LA, what's up? What's going on? This is an aggressive amount of leather, I am aware. Yeah, I know. Screams, I am a lesbian and I am not interested in men, like 100%. But surprise, I am bisexual, so clap for that, please. It was rough growing up, man. Like, I grew up literally the only black bisexual Muslim girl in the 80s in white suburbia. Right? Right? But it did teach me to take rejection from lesbians that don't want to date me now. So every time I hear it, I'm like, challenge accepted, bitch. Like, what's up? Right? I literally had a girl look me in my face and say, ew, your vagina's been tainted with human man penis. What? I was like, but it's free range, organic, and locally sourced. Way better than that GMO cock you have in your sock drawer, Morgan. Apparently, I'm the gayest person that most of my dirty straight friends know. So they ask me all their urgent gay questions, or queries, as I call them. Literally had a girl ask me the other day, Franqi, what does the IA stand for in LGBTQIA? I was like, intelligence agency, duh. How do you think we're pushing our agenda? I am equally attracted to men and women, but I did bite the bullet and married a man who is questioning my authority all the time. I have to remind him that we're on the same team. We want the same thing in this relationship, and that's another woman, so help me find her so we can get to the honeymoon phase of this marriage, right? He's funny, though. He's very sweet, tries really hard. Other day, he's like, babe, we should renew our vows, okay? But this time, let's do a destination wedding. I was like, cute. How about we get a couple of tickets to the Dominican Republic and do a final destination wedding where you don't come back. Just sign this paperwork and don't read it real quick. Some of our problems are financial. That happens in a marriage. We have a roommate now. She's a millennial trash bag. I don't know if you've ever met those people. She doesn't speak English, only fluent in hashtag. You know one of those? Yeah, loves selfies is her hobby. Literally the other day sent me a picture, right? It's a selfie of her and my husband on my sofa, snuggled under my blanket, watching my TV with the hashtag movie night. And it was that many E's in it. I'm like, bitch, there's no E in night. Like, what are you doing right now? So I sent her back a hashtag to make sure she understood me and felt me. You guys should follow it. Super easy to remember. It's probably trending. It was hashtag, bitch, I don't think you know how black women work. I'm gonna fuck you up when I get home. I play a lot of shit, but I don't play with my husband, ho. You see that spear in my closet? Wakanda forever, bitch. The one thing we did right, I will civil rights march on your woke ass when I get home. Ridiculous. One night, I'm excited to come home and get in bed. Why? Because my husband's out of town, and there's nothing better than sleeping alone, right? You don't know where the night's gonna take you with you when you come home a little tipsy. So I took a sexy shower. I did. I took a sexy shower. That's just me on a toilet, naked, drinking wine. You should try it. I slide into bed. This bitch is in my bed, asleep, wearing my Guns N' Roses t-shirt. I was like, welcome to the jungle, bitch. We've got fun and games. We've got everything you want. I know your name and it's not Franqi. Seriously, she's ridiculous. And here's where I'm gonna lose you. She has never paid rent the entire time she's lived with us. All is right. And every month I confront her. I'm like, hey girl, where's my rent money? She's like, hey, mommy, stop calling me your roommate. I'm only 12 years old. I cannot help you and broke-ass daddy with the bills. Saving my allowance for college because you niggas don't have it. What a bitch, right? She gets it from her godmother. My best friend is this white girl named Jennifer Beaver. We'll unpack that later. But I love Jen, though. I love Jen because on any random, like, Tuesday night at, like, 11:30 at night, I can get this phone call from Jen. Hello? Bitch! What the fuck are you doing doing right now? Nothing, Jen. It's 11:30 on a Tuesday. I was going to smoke this weed, drink some kombucha, and go to bed. Fuck that shit, bitch. We are going out, and we're going to get white girl wasted. What? I got to get black girl up for work tomorrow, so that's a hard pass. Plus, I'm kind of broke. Then she says the three magic words. It's on me. I'm like, bitch, I'm already at the bar. I'm like 5 shots in. How do you spell beaver? Is it B-E-E-B-E-A? So I can start your tab for us. How are you? And I love Jen because when she shows up, she's already been pre-gaming. You know those Jens, right? Already pre-gaming, doesn't give a shit no matter how packed it is. All she cares about is getting from the front door to the bar for more shots. And she comes in like gangbusters. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Don't fucking touch me. Excuse me. Bartender. Finally, thank you. I'm gonna need a sex on the beach, a sex on my face, a redheaded slut, and 5 black guys to disappoint my dad at table 9. If I could get that over at table 9. I don't even care about the drink order. I'm like, bitch, how do you know the table numbers in here? Like, what are you doing with your Tuesday nights? But when it's time to go, she's gonna take one for the team. She's like, Franqi. Shh. Shh. Why do drunk people shush you when you're not saying shit? I'm like, land your plane, Jen. What do you need? I'm gonna drive. Better you than me. Let's do this, right? When we get in the car, we're not doing well, but we're making it. And we're like 2 blocks from the house. I'm like, we made it. And I hear bloop, bloop. And I'm like, son of a bitch. And Jen starts answering questions the cop hasn't asked yet. And she's like, Franqi, shh. I'm like, bitch, the police are involved. I'm not gonna say anything. Okay? Matter of fact, I'm gonna unclick my seatbelt, slide down into the footwell, and blend into the darkness, and hope he doesn't even know I'm in the car during your traffic stop. Cops at the window, Jen's like, Your Honor, you pulled me over because I was swerving while I was driving. And then she gives him the most Caucasian reason for the swerving that I've ever heard in my life. I was swerving because she was tickling me. What, bitch? What? Now the cop forgets about Jen. He walks around the car to the passenger side where I am not driving at all, and he taps on the glass, and I roll the window down. That bright-ass cop light comes on in my face. And you never know how black you are until you have a bright-ass cop light shining in your black-ass face. Like, for real, I thought I was like kind of light-skinned when I got in the car. As soon as that light hit my face, I was like, there is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You've remained my power, my pleasure, my pain. The cop was pissed. He did not appreciate the vocal stylings of Franqi French. And he leaned in the window so close, I could smell the systemic racism on his breath. And he looked me in the eye and he said one word. You know what he said? He looked at me, ma'am, and he said, baby. All right, you guys, I've been Franqi French. Y'all were dope.